It's been a few days since Battlefield 2042's latest update to version 4.0, and I've been jumping in periodically to check out what's new, get a feel for what's different, and give myself some time to digest the changes and see what comes out the other end. Spoiler alert, it's poop. A little bit shinier, a little bit smoother, but still poop. Credit where it's due though, with the more than 400 changes included in the latest patch, the game does feel better to me overall. Animations aren't so jarring and choppy, vehicle spam is noticeably lessened, and the many small quality of life improvements add up to make for an overall better experience in game. I honestly don't want this video to just be another tired rant. I do genuinely think the changes being made here were for the better and for the positive, and I desperately want 2042 to become an amazing Battlefield game. However, in my humble opinion, it's just way too little, way too late. If the changes implemented here were not able to be done prior to launch as they should have, then I would have at least expected them to be in updates almost immediately after launch. 3.3 and 4.0 should have happened weeks after launch, not months. And things like VoIP and an end of round scoreboard being the flagship features in these updates is just kind of embarrassing 5.5 months later. Side note, this may be unpopular, but while I'm glad VoIP is here for those that enjoy using it, I've been playing Battlefield now for almost 20 years? No way, that can't be true. Let me see. Holy shit. Whew. Anyway, in all that time, I think I can count on both hands the number of times I've heard squad mates communicate via VoIP. And so far, I haven't heard anyone use it in 2042. Where this feature was most needed was Hazard Zone, and I genuinely tried to get into a round of Hazard Zone to check out if people were talking, but as of the last month or so, I literally cannot get into a match. Maybe it's the times I tried, but even with crossplay on, that game mode seems to be completely dead for me. The attachment reworks were another change, and again, there's a lot I like about the changes they've made here. Attachment pros and cons are much more visible and apparent, and there's now much more impactful decisions to make with your weapon loadout. Improvements to experience gaining and assists are welcome, although why they decided to give less experience for playing objectives, I will never know. And the horrifically annoying bugs of not being able to aim down sights after being in a vehicle and not being able to be revived if your toe was clipping through a wall have finally been fixed, or at least I haven't ran into them again. But again, these are all just changes that should have happened so long ago. It's a step forward, but it's one step on a road that stretches for miles. This game feels better, but things like poor map design, overtuned vehicles, lack of destruction, lack of overall polish and atmosphere, and cringeworthy specialists very much remain large issues, and unfortunately, I just don't see them being resolved anytime soon at this update pace. The more I play, the more I realize just how much the maps completely kill the gameplay loop for me, and given how far away we are from minor improvements to only 2 out of the 7 launch maps, and yeah, I'm not really holding my breath here. I actually have been playing the Infantry Conquest mode in Portal, which removes all but transport vehicles, and the Bolty, which is awesome. And on the Legacy maps, it's honestly a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it. If you're enjoying 2042, then this update is a welcome one, and will enhance your experience with many positive changes. However, if you didn't enjoy 2042 at all prior to 4.0, then I highly doubt this update will bring you back. We desperately need new content and desperately need an increase in the pace and amount of updates being released. It'll be interesting to see if they get ramped up in preparation for the launch of Season 1, but let me know in the comments if you think this update is one of many that will bring 2042 to the same level as previous entries, or if it's the final gasping breaths of a dying game. Just a nice quick video today, and if you enjoyed it, of course let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to help support the channel. Until next time.